In today's episode of Touchline Talk by Soccerspective, we focus on Cristiano Ronaldo's managers, the biggest influence on his career, and how they shaped his legendary one-of-one career. We'll analyze their tactical impact, man management skills, and key moments where they brought out the best in Ronaldo. And we'll talk about why this matters for coaches at all levels. What can we learn from elite managers and apply to our own coaching when working with skilled players? Welcome to Touchline Talk by Soccerspective. I'm your host, Brandon Faust, where we break down the best managerial minds in world football. Wherever you are tuning into this, hit that subscribe, hit that like button. And we're counting down the top 5 managerial influences on Cristiano Ronaldo's career. And coming in at number 5 is Jose Mourinho. Although they didn't always have the best relationship, Mourinho found a way to bring out good traits in Ronaldo. Mourinho turned Real Madrid into a devastating counterattacking team and helped Ronaldo reach his peak goal-scoring form as he scored 60 goals in one season in 2011-2012. He created a team capable of breaking, at the time, peak Barcelona's dominance and won La Liga with a record 100 points, with Ronaldo being the main man. They had a love-hate relationship. Mourinho often pushed him to new heights, but also clashed with him frequently. Ronaldo has admitted over the years Mourinho made him better, saying he taught me how to win in different ways. Mourinho's ultra-high standards brought out the best and the worst at times in Ronaldo. A key moment in 2011, the Copa del Rey final, Real Madrid versus Barcelona, El Clasico. Ronaldo scores an extra-time header to win Madrid's first trophy at the time under Mourinho. This moment proved Ronaldo could be decisive against, at the time, Pep Guardiola's all-time great Barcelona side. And a key takeaway here is high standards and intensity can push elite furthers even further. Mourinho developed a side of Ronaldo's game that he didn't quite have yet. But sometimes, even in a conflict, it can be productive, although it was only productive for a short amount of time with Mourinho and Ronaldo at Real Madrid. The number 4 most influential manager in Cristiano Ronaldo's career is Fernando Santos. He made Portugal a defensive, well-organized unit built around Ronaldo's finishing. He allowed Ronaldo to focus more on moments of magic rather than constant involvement or tracking back. He gave Ronaldo the captain's armband and full leadership responsibility. He managed Ronaldo's personality well, never letting him overshadow the team. A key moment was the Euro 2016 final, Portugal versus France. Ronaldo gets injured. He's finally in this major cup final, gets injured, but you could see him, and there's clips of him standing on the sideline in a coaching type of role from the sideline, urging his team to victory. And Portugal won its first major international trophy, helping solidify once again Ronaldo's legacy. A key takeaway from this is empower your leaders, empower your better players. They can inspire the whole team, whether they're on the pitch or off the pitch in key moments. What we see from Santos is he provided a solid, structured team that could support and allow his star players to flourish and led to unprecedented success for Portugal. And before we get to number 3, we wanted to highlight the most difficult manager that Cristiano Ronaldo has had to work with and had a significant falling out. Yes, it's true. In 2022, Erik ten Hag, the worst manager for Cristiano Ronaldo. As you remember, Ronaldo signed with Manchester United in 2021, making his return back to his beloved Red Devils. He scored 2 and assisted 1 in United's final 3 games of that season. And that meant in 2021, Ronaldo scored an impressive 14 goals in just 20 appearances for Manchester United. So clearly, he's going to have success headed into 2022 with a new manager. Didn't start off as well as the previous one had ended with Erik ten Hag at the helm. Ronaldo publicly expressed feeling betrayed by Manchester United and stated that he had no respect for manager Erik ten Hag. And this tension culminated in a controversial interview and Ronaldo's subsequent departure from the club. Coming in at number 3 is the legend himself. He seems to win everywhere he goes, Carlo Ancelotti. He played Ronaldo in a balanced 4-3-3, letting him drift inside while others covered defensively. It encouraged Madrid to play quick transitions and maximize Ronaldo's strengths. Using fullbacks like Marcelo and Carvajal provided width so Ronaldo could move in and around the central areas a bit more freely. Ancelotti, everywhere he goes, seems to create a relaxed environment that allows superstars to thrive. This was once again the case for Ronaldo. But unlike Mourinho, Ancelotti never had public conflicts with Ronaldo. He kept the dressing room united, and Ronaldo loved playing with Ancelotti. A key moment in 2014, the Champions League final, Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid, and Madrid wins La Decima, their 10th Champions League title at the time. After years of frustration, Ronaldo sealed the win with a penalty, finishing with a record 17 Champions League goals that season. And a coaching takeaway is sometimes giving players freedom within a known structure can lead to greatness. A positive atmosphere off the pitch contributes to better performances on it, and managing very gently the egos of world-class players made Carlo Ancelotti and continues to make him a very influential manager when it comes to leading superstars. Coming in at number 2 of the most influential managers in Cristiano Ronaldo's career is Zinedine Zidane. Zidane shifted Ronaldo into a pure goal-scoring role, reducing his defensive workload. He managed Ronaldo's minutes, preserving his body for the biggest matches, and allowed Ronaldo to focus on timing his runs into the box rather than checking back. He created a team-first culture where even stars sacrificed for club success. He kept Ronaldo happy by maintaining a close relationship. Ronaldo had said, "Zidane made me feel special," and obviously Zidane carries a certain weight with all of his success, whether in the international level or the club level, being a club legend at Real Madrid himself. Zidane gave Ronaldo freedom on the pitch, but also helped him transition from an all-action winger into an efficient goal-scoring forward. He managed his ego well and never clashed with him publicly. In a key moment in the 2017 Champions League final, Real Madrid versus Juventus, Ronaldo scores twice in a dominant 4-1 win, cementing Madrid's dynasty. This match showcased Zidane's ability to maximize Ronaldo's goal-scoring instincts. The key takeaway here is to trust your top players, make them feel valued. They will deliver for you. And finding that new role, that new evolution as a player, as Ronaldo started to age a little bit, changing him from an out-and-out winger that he was earlier in his career to a true number 9 that had some freedom still in the build-up, but also an aerial threat. And know when to adjust that player's role, the right timing as they age, or if they have some sort of injury they're recovering from, or some other personalities or roles that you see others on the team can succeed in. How do you get them to buy into the vision of adopting and adapting into a new role? And number 1 most influential manager in Cristiano Ronaldo's career, although he maybe had more trophies or more success under other managers we've already discussed, I think this manager set the blueprint for his career, and it's none other than Sir Alex Ferguson. He developed Ronaldo from just a flashy, inconsistent winger into a complete forward. He was like a second dad to him. He encouraged him to cut down on unnecessary dribbling and become more efficient. He built a united squad around Ronaldo's growing influence over time, shifting kind of the Roy Keane, Paul Scholes era into the Ronaldo and Rooney era, shifting eventually from that traditional 4-4-2 to a fluid 4-3-3 that let Ronaldo roam. When you had, Tevez up front, Rooney would kind of tuck inside as well, and then it would allow Ronaldo to be on the flank, but also to cut inside. He pushed Ronaldo to add more goals to his game and helping him become the Premier League's top scorer in 2007-2008 with 31 league goals. He treated Ronaldo like a son, guiding him both on and off the pitch, helped Ronaldo develop mental toughness. Ferguson told him to expect to be kicked, with all of his flashing skill moves, but to use it as motivation. He knew when to challenge Ronaldo and when to put his arm around him to keep him hungry. A key moment was the 2008 Champions League final, Manchester United versus Chelsea. Ronaldo scores a brilliant header during the match, but missed a penalty in the shootout. Ferguson reassures him, and United still find a way to win. And this moment taught Ronaldo resilience and the ability to bounce back from setbacks. Coaching takeaway is invest in your players' growth beyond just tactics, developing that relationship, understanding what's going on with them. Ronaldo was new to England. He was young. He was a teenager coming in, and mentorship was a key part of Ronaldo's success from Sir Alex Ferguson. He challenged Ronaldo and challenged your talented players to develop in all aspects of their game to reach their full potential. Obviously, Ronaldo's always had a bag of tricks, great skill moves, and Ferguson said, still use those as a strength, but you need to develop within our system, and we want to create spaces for you to succeed, to isolate and to be 1v1, but also learn how to become a more clinical finisher, learn how to get back and defend, have a higher work rate overall. And so number one is Sir Alex Ferguson, top managerial influence for Cristiano Ronaldo. And we want to say thanks for tuning in to this episode of Touchline Talk by Soccerspective. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, wherever you're tuning into this, to stay up to date on what we're releasing, all kinds of new coaching videos and content, and all kinds of managerial breakdowns on the Touchline Talk podcast. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.